We just got some huge Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 news, including the last 2 brand new Nightmare Critters, some brand new ARG updates, some brand new merch and plushies, some brand new Poppy Playtime Forever updates, and a whole bunch more. So without further ado, let's just go hop into the video and start off with the brand new Chapter 4 character information. So starting off, Mob Entertainment posted around 2 days ago the 7th critter of the new Nightmare Critter lineup being Touille. As you guys can see, this is Touille, and it also helps you say how to pronounce it, being 2E, so you know, pretty interesting. Definitely reminds me of some other type of Disneyfied rat. But Touille is just a trash rodent that's, you know, love eating garbage and collecting garbage, just living around a whole bunch of garbage, which is just, you know, fitting for a rat. But he also helps the homes of other stuff being insightful and just helping with the random stuff also with like pieces of garbage. As you guys can see, his design looks pretty good actually. I don't really mind it. I like the teeth. I like the charm is also kind of fitting for the trash thing. To be honest, I have no idea what else it would have been, you know. I don't know, cheese. I feel like also cheese could have been a good mix, but since he loves trash and all that stuff, it kind of makes sense with the whole death type evil thing they're going with, so it makes sense for it to be like bones instead of just a block of cheese. But it also could have been a cheese trap, which would have been a lot more darker, but it looks like that's not the route they've been going with. But then just yesterday, Mob Entertainment posted the final, the 8th, and the last critter being Maggie Mako. Maggie Mako is actually a shock, which we all kind of knew from the the minute the logo got revealed. And she's always just thinking about her belly, kind of being an opposite to Picky Piggy, where she still loves food, but instead of being healthy with like fruits or vegetables and stuff like that, she loves eating sweets and everything else that's not good for you. And that's why her scent is actually chocolate, which is something I kind of forgot to mention about. Touille scent was pretty hard for me to say, so I'm not even gonna try. We all know how chocolate smells. Chocolate has a good scent to it, like when you're cooking it, but when it comes to chocolate scented things, they don't really taste that good. I mean, smell that good, so it's probably not gonna smell that good, but I definitely do like the design. She looks really good. I like the teeth. I'm confused how it didn't go all the way into smile, but it still gives that creepy type aesthetic, which I definitely do like. And also the amulet or charm just being the tooth of a shark's tooth does make sense. It fits and it just really fills out the whole character design. I really do like this, and it definitely does fit in with the whole Nightmare Critters type or Smiling Critter type thing. So really interesting. I really do like this design. I already did videos before talking about all the other designs, but it's nice to see the last 2 characters. So now we have the full set of all 8 of the brand new Nightmare Critters. So it's really cool to see that. Of course, if you've missed out on my other videos, don't forget to check out those out to see more info on all of those critters. But if you thought that was just it for it, people on Twitter were not liking these, already making a whole bunch of different memes off of it. Like, this is just really funny at this point, with many people also just not liking the design, saying that they feel too similar to all of them, and many people just saying they feel like OCs rather than actual characters. But you know, it's totally fine. I do like them, I vibe with them, but of course not everybody's going to. But I think it's time we stop talking about the Chapter 4 characters and more about the Chapter 4 ARG, since some huge discoveries have actually been made recently, with some partners in crime actually receiving in-hand letters. As you guys can see from Nai's post on Twitter, got an envelope in from Warren Bach, I hope I said that right, construction. And as you can see, if you look at this, it does not give you any Poppy vibes. It does not look anything Poppy related, so of course you're going to be really confused when you go and look at it. But if you know any type of theorists, and you know the ways we all work in the minds, we all know what you have to do. Thanks to Barry Goose and also Sheep Rampage on Twitter, you can also see that it has some hidden secrets when you put it under a black light, with some words being highlighted in like invisible ink that can only be seen under a UV light. And of course, when you put those words together, it means some secret things. I said Barry, I mean Barney. I messed up, my bad. And as you see, many of the different words have already been deciphered and already been solved before, as you guys can definitely see. And it actually turns out that many different creators are going to be actually receiving different type of papers and files in soon. So it's really interesting to also see that we're going to be getting a whole bunch of other different clues and different papers from different creators. As Toby, one of the developers, of course, in Poppy Playtime, said that you already have what you need. Some didn't discover it yet, meaning most likely, of course, some creators did not realize that their paper has other secrets in it, versus, of course, people already have all the papers out. So yeah, we're gonna have to just wait and see when everybody receives their paper in, so they can see all the secrets and you just put all together to finally release or reveal something. But I think we all know exactly where this is leading to: another TV. Literally just yesterday that we all found out this brand new website. I was definitely shocked when I saw this because I wasn't expecting another whole TV Central thing. But also, if you're wondering, it sadly does not work on mobile, meaning if you're on mobile, you sadly won't be able to use it. You're going to have to only use this on PC. But when you go and actually look at it, it's just a TV and it has some weird ominous sounds. If you're wondering, I will put the link in the description for it. But as you can see, when you put special codes in, it actually leads to different codes of lines just popping up being secret codes, which we already found out in other videos, like in this ARG video. We already saw this a while ago, but now we actually know how to put the codes in. And then it leads us to this empty terminal screen, which this Twitter user actually found out what to go and put in to get a lot more information. But sadly, this is all where we're at right now. We have no idea where to go next, and so far, most likely later on, as we get more clues and more hints, the terminal and everything else will be more helpful, and we will be able to most likely go and solve the ARG soon, most likely giving us teasers and images for chapter 4. So definitely go and subscribe. You do not want to miss whenever we get more ARG news or some brand new sneak peeks into chapter 4, because I will be covering it around like the second it comes out. But now moving into some brand new game updates and moving away from chapter 4, Poppy Playtime Forever, the Roblox version of like Project Playtime, recently had some brand new updates, adding in 2 brand new monsters, and with them being just the Smiling Critter plushies and Mommy Longlegs, which is really interesting. As you guys can see here, the mini little Smiling Critter plushies are just there. You can of course buy them for outrageous prices, and they're just small and mini. I do not have enough money to even play as them, and the game is really difficult just to go and hop in, so I have no idea what these mini Smiling Critters have as their main feature. The next monster here is of course Mommy Longlegs, of course, with a whole bunch of different skins, many exactly from Project Playtime and some just being some brand new ones would be pretty cool to actually see in Project Playtime. But yeah, the animations just look buggy, they don't look that good at all. The models look okay, I can say definitely, but I have no idea what her features is. Most likely it's the same as Project Playtime, but I guess you have to wait and actually see because I did not play, and also many of her skins are really expensive. But if you actually like this game, you know, you could let me know in the comments below if you played it. But I think it's me for Poppy Playtime Forever news. Moving on to other game news, recently the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 console port trailer and I think console port page has actually went and changed their thumbnail. And as you can see, this is the new thumbnail, while this was the old thumbnail. And if we saw within this news video, we did talk about how the old Chapter 3 thumbnail art was also kind of, you know, traced art. So we can all just assume that the Chapter 2 one was also traced art, which I definitely really did like the Chapter 2 one, and it didn't really look traced art to me. Other people on Twitter are starting to actually go and show why it actually is traced art. And it makes sense why they actually went and changed it, but it just happened out of nowhere and none of us really expected it. And to be fully honest, I don't hate this new one, it's definitely okay, it just doesn't look as nice and doesn't have that much more of a feel to it as the other ones, but it still looks pretty cool and I could definitely vibe with it. But now moving on to the merch news, YouTube's just released and give us a very first sneak peek at 3 upcoming Poppy Playtime plushies, being more Smiling Critters, but this time being the destroyed and ruined versions in Chapter 3. It's exactly the same as, of course, the fixed versions that we talked about like in this news video a while ago, but of course they're just discolored and they have fluff, and they're most likely their eyes are going to be different. It's going to look more ruined from the front, but sadly we do not have any front images, so of course subscribe if you want to see whenever we get more images on them, and also me reviewing them because I probably will be getting them. But it's really cool to see ruined plushies here, so look at that. It's finally happening. We did see Mob Entertainment post this photo of all the mob versions of the plushies destroyed, sadly not being for sale, and it's just literally them destroying the plushies. So it's really cool to see YouTube taking a turn and actually trying to make these actually destroyed, because, you know, some of us actually want the destroyed plushies. And speaking about plushies, my It's Lightning plushie limited edition will be going away in less than 2 weeks. So you can do a huge favor and buy it. It'll really do make my day. But if you don't want to, it is 100% fine. We're trying to hit the mark of selling like 100 of these, and if we cannot, it will be gone forever, so it will really make my day if you could. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video. You guys can let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about all the brand new Poppy Playtime news. What do you think about all the brand new Chapter 4 characters and ARG updates, along with all the brand new Poppy Playtime Forever content, and of course other plushies and merch and stuff like that. I definitely cannot wait to see what the next characters are, and don't forget to watch this video here to stay up to date with all the brand new Chapter 4 Nightmare Critters.